And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to
Good
another
morning.
Saturday morning with me and Shannon. How you doing, Shannon?
Doing pretty well. Like we were talking earlier, it's like one of the few nights that I get like a full hour, like 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Where I was talking to my son actually, and he's kind of in bad shape. He's got COVID, and my
Oh,
mom's going through COVID, and she just had knee surgery a few weeks ago. So I got some sick family. So everybody kind of keep them in your thoughts.
we're sending our positive thoughts and prayers your way, brother.
Thanks, sir.
Well, Shannon and I had discussed doing this show for a while, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it as much as I think we're going to enjoy it. But we're going to show work, doodling and artistry that we've done throughout our years of being on this mud ball. So we're going to jump right in. First, we'll check with the chat here as usual. So let's show the chat. All right, there we go. Let's check out what's happening with the peanut gallery. And we have Recess. Good morning to you, sir. How are you?
Welcome aboard.
And Easy Comic Rita. Hey, you guys. I remember that. I remember that.
I think he's a big electric company fan.
Yeah, that's classic.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, Michael Taylor, good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, Michael. Good morning.
Happy Saturday morning, everybody. This is awesome. Snuggles McGraw, good morning, sir. How you doing? Rob Brown.
Rob's here.
There we go. Good. Made it on time, he says. Good morning, guys, and good morning to you.
Hey, Rob.
And the Professor Eric Breen is here. Show us those sketches you guys did for Nickelodeon back in the day. Oh my gosh. It was I don't know about Shannon stuff, but I know some of my stuff predates Nickelodeon. That's how old. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, Higgy Pop. Good morning, sir. How are you? I don't know if you guys have gotten a chance to see Higgy Pop's videos, but man, I have a blast watching them, so I highly recommend them. And we got Michael Taylor
just got to watch a couple of them.
I think, they're funny. I get a kick out of it. Absolutely. Sorry, Michael Taylor says, sorry to hear about that, Shannon. I've had COVID twice. Yeah, it's no fun.
Twice for me too. And it's the first time my son and my mom had to go through it. So I'm feeling for them right now.
Yeah. And Michael says, hello, Eric. And Hippie says, hope the family gets better, Shannon. Absolutely.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate that.
Absolutely. And I think that gets us caught up with the chat for right now. So let me just mark that. So, because if I don't, I'll lose my place, and you know how that goes. So, I'm still waiting. We're still. Whoops! I got to get that off. How about that? Oh, wait a minute. We got one more just jumped in here. It's Graphic Man. How you doing, Micah?
Hey, Micah.
I'm more of a cashew myself. Hey,
everyone call it the cashew gallery, right?
Man,
you just can't placate some people, you know?
That's it. That's it. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. All righty. So we'll take that down. And all right. How you want to go, Shannon? You want to go first, or you?
I think I went first last time. It's your turn.
All righty then. Okay, let's show the old doodles. All right. I found some really old stuff. I found what has to be one of my earliest or oldest, I guess is what I'm looking to say. Oldest pictures that I drew. So we'll pull that little piece out first because we want to try and do this in somewhat of a order, time order. And it's a rollerball picture that I did way back in the day. This has to be somewhere around either my sophomore year or maybe my junior year in high school. And loved rollerball. And when I obsess on stuff like that, and so I was like off to the races we went. And this is like one of like I think 6 pictures I drew of rollerball. And I can't find the other ones, but this one here I still have. So that's an oldie, not a goodie.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah. And then this one here has to be, I think, around the same time. This might be a little more into the 80s, and it's a picture of Hulk. It's a snipe from a cover, I believe, if I remember correctly.
It's nice detail on that.
So, and let's see, is it this way I want to go? Let's see. Yeah, this is 1980. Whoops, where did everybody go? There we go. All right, this is stuff from 1980 when I graduated high school. And I'll try and go through them fairly quickly here because we got a lot to show between the two of us. We probably, like I said before the show come on, I said we could probably do 3 or 4 shows with our stuff. So we may yet do it. But I used to love just drawing, just stoic poses and putting costumes on them. So these are all like from 1980, like I said. And I think I even named them, like here's one, Golden Bolt.
Nice.
I'm a sucker for red and yellow costumes. And then here's one with a character called Atlas.
Got the primaries going there. Cool.
Oh yeah. I'm a big basic color guy. Whoops, I got this one all folded up with stuff on the back. All right, and then this one here. What is this? What's his name? Slick? I didn't say I was very original.
Hey, they were really cool when we thought them up, though, right?
That's right. Hey, even on this one, I even had his powers and stuff, his abilities and stuff. This is Sun Devil. Again, red and yellow. And here's Aquamaster. Oh, this guy, he didn't even rate a name. So,
cool.
I don't know who that is.
I like the costume and the color schemes.
And this poor guy didn't either. Did I have one on the back? No. That one's tough to see.
Yeah, I like that.
It's kind of reminiscent of the Earth 2 Atom.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, and there is Mindstar.
Nice.
Dun, dun, dun. And Color Master. Oh, and this is a threefer. We got Python, Ariel, and Ultra Hue. Ultra Hue. Ultra Hue.
I love it, man.
Where the devil did that come from? Ultra Hue. Killing me. Star Avenger. I like this one. Star Avenger.
Oh, there you go. Very cool.
And Ultra Speed. A little take on the Wizard.
Right. That's pretty cool.
And this one, Geometro, which is kind of like my version of Brainiac, I guess.
There we go. Got to have the green skin guy in there.
That's it. That's it. And this guy is psychedelic. And that happens to be his name, too.
Groovy.
That's it, man. Groovy. Groovy. And Mineral Kid. The Mineral Kid.
The Mineral Kid. Awesome.
And here's my take on Martian Manhunter. It's Mind Master.
There we go.
So, got a couple more here. A little bigger thing here. We got Nego Man, like Negative Man. It's a Nego Man.
Oh, with the Kirby dots.
Yeah.
There we go.
Got to throw some Kirby dots in there. This is Firechild.
Oh, cool.
And this is Dark Nova.
That guy just looks evil.
Yeah, you look like a bad dude. It's just the way he's drawn. He was only drawn bad. This Plant Master, my version of Plant Master, I guess.
I had a Plant Master too, but I don't know what happened to him.
Oh yeah, well you'll be able to tell the influences from this one, and I don't think I have names on either one of these, and I don't.
There we go.
Definitely got,
my cousin.
Yeah, and had to be related to the Flash, the other guy. Oh, here we go. We got a whole group team here, and do I have a name of the team? No, I don't. But there you go. There's a team.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I love that.
Oh man,
you got to have the team shot, right?
Oh yeah. You know, how much fun was it just on a rainy day, a rainy Saturday afternoon or something, and just grab that sketch pad and just draw, man.
Oh yeah.
This is Star Force. Star Force.
Cool.
Two more. You only got to suffer through two more. Oh, three more. I take that back. Let's see. This is Firewolf.
Cool.
That's awful color scheme. I mean, that is ugly, man.
Maybe that's the point, you know.
Yeah. Should be called Ugly Wolf. Oh, I was wrong. I got three more here. This is Astro Star with some more Kirby crackle going.
There we go. Yeah. I always like those type of boots.
Yeah, with the I call them the Captain America boots.
Yeah, the Captain America boots and little shoulder things going on.
Yeah.
Shoulder pads before there were shoulder pads.
That's it. This is Stark Hunter. Stark Hunter.
Oh, cool.
You need help? Call Stark Hunter. 1-800-HUNTER.
Distant relative of the Rook.
And this one here was in there, and this is, let's see if you can figure out who this is. It's tough to see. I'll show you the whole thing here, and then I'll get up close.
Oh, I know I should know, right?
Dun, dun, dun. That is my take on Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry, yeah.
Clint Eastwood. I fell in love with those Dirty Harry movies, and decided to try my hand at it. There we go. That's enough of my childhood. There we go. All right. Well, if you guys are still awake, we're gonna check the chat, check the peanut gallery here. So let's see what's going on. We got a lot going on here. Holy mackerel! Where did it moved on me, and I didn't leave off where I was supposed to. Let's see here. And there we go. That's where we left off. And then we got Eric saying hi to Michael. Graphic Man. and Michael and Eric Breen to Graphic Man. We had to go to a guest read last night. Oh, yes. Yeah, you guys were doing Doom Patrol, weren't you? If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, cool.
Graphic Man says, I'll check it out, Mr. Breen. And Eric Green says, if Rod had been 1 year younger, he would have graduated from a 2-room schoolhouse. Wow. A 2-room.
Oh, pow,
man.
zing.
Oh, you can feel the love.
Oh,
my
man.
gosh. All right, what else we got going here? We got Graphic Man saying Rod only went to school because they had a checkerboard floor. Hey, there you go. Oh man, Eric. Oh, even Eric's chuckling at that one. He got a chuckle out of that one. Graphic Man says math was simpler back then, before they invented zero.
I sense a theme going on here. What do you think?
Yeah. Holy mackerel. Easy Comic Reader says the who's who of Doc Comics. There you go. Exactly. I'm surprised any of you guys are still awake. Higgy Pop says, great anatomy, Rod. Great job on the legs. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I tried as what best I could at that time in my life. Paulo says, Stark Hunter, the adventure travel agency. I like it. I didn't think of that. I should have thought of that. Snuffle says, those are great, Doc. What were some of their abilities? Any hero sidekicks? You know what? I did have sidekicks at one time, and they all got different powers, like invulnerability, super strength, stuff like that. That I just would write on the back. I don't know if you could see that or not. Probably not. But,
yeah.
Just simple stuff like that. It was to me. The creative part was just making the colorful costume. I thought it was fun to do that. Hey, Branko Bear, welcome aboard, sir.
How's it going?
Good morning. Doctor. Michael Taylor says, Doc, I don't know what you're talking about. Fantastic artwork. Well, thank you very much. You're too kind, and I realize that and appreciate that. If you think that was anywhere close to good, you wait till this man shows his stuff coming up.
Don't even go there.
Yeah. You can't hide. Higgy Pop Comics. I'm drawing every night as my wife watches TV. She says, do you ever draw anything besides Hawkman? Oh, hey, Hawkman.
Hawkman.
Yeah.
Hawkman's cool.
Yeah. Not to mention, he's a tough draw to begin with. All them feathers and everything. Snuffle says some very nice color combinations and costume design. Well, thank you, Snuffles, again. You are being too kind, and I greatly appreciate it. Rob Brown says, I've got a universe of characters too, Doc. Oh, yeah, I bet. We're going to have you on, Rob, because
we need to get Rob on here. So,
exactly. We got to get him on so we can see some of this stuff, man.
Right.
Michael Taylor says some of those pieces remind me of the long Marvel picture boxes in the upper corner. Yeah, well, that's probably where I swiped the pose from. I swiped the pose, I believe, from the back of the first Treasury edition, Marvel Treasury. Well, the first superhero one, the back of the Spider-Man one, I believe. No, it was the back of the Spider-Man Superman one. That's where I swiped a lot of those poses from. So
cool.
Okay, that catches us up, I believe, right? Yes, that catches us up with the Peanut Gallery. What do you say, Shannon? You ready?
Yeah, I'll show some scribbles.
Here we go, brother.
I'm sure everybody that loves comics and loves the art form at one time or another, when you were a kid, you pulled out the sketch pad and you tried to ape what those guys were doing, or copy it, or make your own characters, or swipe poses or whatever. And I was no different. But I was always into art, even before I got into comics. My mom is a great artist, and if I got any kind of talent, it came from her. But she paints, and does all this great stuff. But anybody that that loved comics and cartoons and any of that kind of stuff, I'm sure at one time you pulled out your crayons or your markers or your colored pencils and whatever, and your ink pens, and and just went to town in a sketch pad. I know I did. Just like Rod, if you don't, if when you're in good weather, you were outside playing, you're riding your bike or playing ball or you were fishing or just doing something outside. But if it was a rainy day or nighttime or whatever, I mean, that's where I was at.
Absolutely.
I found some old stuff. This is like probably one of the earliest things that I can remember drawing or remember that I got to keep anyway. And I did this for extra credit in some kind of class in school. But I know these were like based on some kind of stickers or trading cards. So if somebody can tell me what this is from, I would love to hear it. You remember these, Rod?
Oh, weren't they toys? They were some kind of a.
It was toys or stickers or something. I'm sure somebody in here will tell us.
They were some kind of a toy.
What it was, but yeah, that was like one of the first things I did.
Wow.
Pretty primitive. But yeah, and I just I doodle a little bit of everything. I was into cartoons, and these are just stuff I've tore out of a sketch pad, just little cartoon characters.
Oh, that's cool though. I love it.
Just like I say, some of these sketch pads are probably, oh God, I hate to say this, 50 years old.
Wow. Oh, that's cool though. I wish I had some of my real old stuff still.
Yeah. There's more cartoons.
Man, that's great though. See, you're doing all kind of different facial types and expressions.
Yeah, I was always in like the funny faces.
Yeah. That's cool though. I couldn't do that.
Just kind of scribbly. Then I was, just kind of aping stuff out of comics or some Batman and Green Lantern, making some of my own.
Wow.
I think this is probably when I was a teenager, but just a little bit later on. But I was always a big fan of this group.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that should be framed.
Yeah. There's not enough room.
That's awesome, though. That was very good.
There's a little landscape type thing.
Nice. Wow.
What else? Yeah, I would like this one.
Wow, man, that's incredible. I told you this guy's got talent here.
Well, this is just some sketches. I kind of kept them stapled together like some old gnarled trees, and decided to draw my feet one day. My big ugly feet. And my big ugly hands.
Oh man, no, they look awesome.
I don't know what this is from. This is from an ink pen.
Wow.
I don't know what it was, but
doggone Shannon. That's incredible.
And when I got into like wanting to draw comics and stuff, I was like drawing the stick figures. So I had like pages and pages of like stick figures and action poses and just all kinds of scratch stuff,
Oh, cool, man. That is neat.
There's some more it's my favorites. BC was always a favorite comic strip. I think I got the Creeper up there. I believe that's off of an Adams thing on the JLA comic.
Oh yeah, like 70 or 72 somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. And this is probably around when I was 13 or so. I was just started playing bass, and I was getting into bass players and all that. I think this is like from Van Halen 2. This is Michael Anthony.
But just the detail in that is incredible. Yeah. Like on the pant legs and stuff. That's incredible detail, man.
That little landscape thing going on. I was always a sucker for the lonely silhouette building on the hilltop thing,
Oh yeah, that's cool though.
Let's see. No, here's one of my first attempts at Captain America. I never did finish him.
Oh, excellent! Wow, that's what can you say? You're running out of adjectives here.
Yeah, but I want to. This is the disclaimer because I know we got a professional comic artist in the house here with Rob Brown, and we're trying to get him on here as soon as he's able to do it. But just from my viewpoint, and this is my stuff only. This is strictly amateur hour. This is just childhood stuff. So I'm not trying to be like, hey, I'm an artist, but I just love doing it.
Yeah,
that's all you should do.
Shows.
Do it for a living or whatever. Here's some more cartoon stuff.
That Lucille Ball.
I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. I know you know who this is.
Oh yeah. The Hulkster.
Yeah, because I went and when I was about 15 or so, and me and my cousins went and saw him at a place called Rupp Arena up here in Lexington, Kentucky. And that's before he became Hulk Hogan. He was just called the Hulk, and this was like on one of the programs.
And that's when he shaved his chest hair.
Yeah,
to form a T. He went by Terry Boulder.
Terry Boulder.
Yeah.
There's some more stuff. Here's a cartoony Uncle Sam.
Wow. Incredible, man.
And I took a correspondence art course, art instruction schools, and this is like I saved one of the lessons where they corrected my shading or whatever.
Wow.
Coffee cup man. This is from high school. I had a student teacher in industrial arts class, and I had art class too, but I did a caricature of him. The guy's name was Gary Stewart, and his everybody called him Burnsy because he always had these big sideburns and everything. But he was a drummer and actually ended up playing in a couple of bands with him. So this is from like 1980, I guess.
Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
Super Marionette.
Yeah, but this is some scratch board I did, probably high school.
Wow. Wow.
And when I started getting my own comic books, I was, trying to do just do some thumbnail stuff, trying to figure out poses and.
Neat.
Let's see. Okay. And here's my character that I did my comic book on, the Scavenger.
The Scavenger.
I don't know why his name was the Scavenger. I kind of in my head, I was like, okay, well, I'll show you in the comic book. But here's like some. There's one character. His name was Calculus.
Yeah.
And I don't know what this was. This was just I don't know. It looked like
Metamorpho.
Looked like one of the wrestlers from the 60s.
George the Animal Steel.
George the Animal Steel, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show, I got a little sketch pad here. And when I started getting into drawing comic characters and stuff, I was, in my head, I was like, I'm going to create 100 of them. And I'm going to put them in all one big team, and I'm going to have a big piece of poster board and put them all on. I'm going to make a comic book about it. That never happened. Anyway, but I drew all these heads of characters, and I lost most of them. And I don't know why I stapled them to a hard board, but this is just like all these different. Yeah, it's kind of hard to. It's better in the.
Yeah.
But there's just I lost a bunch of them. This is from 13 years old or whatever.
Oh wow, man!
Just a bunch of characters. I didn't get all of them drawn, but the ones I did, I kept them all in a notebook.
Just the fact that you still have that is cool, man.
If I could save something,
That's awesome.
Okay. Here we go. Like 2 to a page for most part. So we have Bacterion and the Cougar.
Bacterion. Don't get near him.
Don't get near him. Here we have Blue Sparrow and the Atomizer.
Blue Sparrow and Atomizer. I like it.
Well, Blue Sparrow's got the Power Girl boob window. Obelisk and Toxic.
Oh, let's see. Toxic and Bacterion are a team.
Brother and sister.
Oh, there you go.
Monarch and the Spartan.
Oh, I like that. I always like the name Monarch. I like that.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, a lot of these names I come up with, I found out later on they were kind of used in comics. There's a chick named Vermilion. There's a dude called the Silencer.
I love the poses too, man. That's and the detail in them. That's awesome.
Here we have the Perpetrator and Sky Maiden.
Perpetrator. Sky, man. Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Maelstrom and Nightfire.
Oh, yeah.
I think later on, it's coming up soon, but there's a character in here that I drew that my son just never did like.
Oh, no.
But he's tuning in right now, so he's checking us out. Here we have the Axe and Silver Rain.
Cool. Wow, man. I love
Sonic and the Alloy Master.
Yeah. There we go. Nice.
Azalea and Black Surge.
You don't want to cross them. What's that?
There's the Kirby dots.
There you go. Gotta have the Kirby dots if you're showing some power.
Blue Satin and the Catalyst.
That's nice, man.
I always try to give the girls some screen time, you know. Here we go. Captain Genesis and the Celestial.
Ooh. Like that. That is
Damselfly and Colonel Galaxy.
Colonel Galaxy
is actually an insect, so you know.
I like that though. I love the name Colonel. What was it? Colonel Galaxy. Yeah, there you go. I love that.
There we have Devatron and Dimension.
Oh, cool. Oh, man.
And I'm pretty sure I swiped these poses. Disastron and Dovin. Looks like George Perez swipes.
Oh, nice.
Sort of the Wonder Woman type character. And we got Dwarf and the Embody Man.
Embody Man. And Dwarf.
The Entity and Fauna Queen.
Oh, cool. Fauna Queen. Very cool.
Featherweight and Fishing Master.
Oh, that's cool. The action poses. I love it.
Free Wind and Fusion Girl. I don't know if I was going alphabetical order or what was going on here. Awesome. Like I say, my whole plan was like I'm going to create 100 of them, and I'm going to be in one big team, and I think I was going to call it the Multi-Force or something. And I think later on what they do, Ultra Force. Yeah, Perez did Ultra Force.
Yeah.
Holo Girl and Hurricane.
Wow, nice. The one on the bottom, Hurricane, there, that looks like it's something from right out of the 40s. It does.
Yeah,
that looks like
kind of got that basic color scheme.
Yeah, that was cool.
And the Incarnate and White Leopard. Time I drew this, I didn't know there was a character called
White Tiger.
White Tiger, yeah, because that's almost exactly a swipe. It's funny. I hadn't even read any of that stuff, so it's funny.
But I love the poses, the action poses. Yeah. That's awesome. I could never do that well.
There's one called Jet, and this is my son's favorite hated character I ever called the Lariat.
The Lariat? Stan Hansen?
Right.
There you go. Stan Hansen in the Lariat.
Leatherblade and Megabolt.
Leatherblade. I love the name. Oh, cool. Megabolt.
And these came later on because I didn't really draw anymore until we're like any of that stuff until later on. But these, for some reason, I cut them out. This guy's name was Density King, I think.
Density. That's awesome, though. That's incredible. Wow.
I can't remember. I think her name was Neon.
Neon. Neat.
But I think like not Neon, Nion. So, you know, had to spell it different. Don't know what this guy's name is.
Awesome.
And I think this guy's name was Space Buster.
Space Buster.
And I can't remember her name. It was Queen something. I can't remember what it was.
That's cool.
The anatomy's terrible.
I drew a character that had a staff
That
just
was-
like that one.
Yeah. I didn't finish his inking this one, but his name was Stratos. And this is the Unispawn. Little Kirby dots.
Yeah.
And this was a favorite of mine. This guy's name was Strong Arm.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's awesome. Look at it.
Later on, I think Image had a throwaway character called that.
That was cool, though. That was a lot of detail in that one. I liked it.
Topplin's kind of racy. Her name is Nymph.
Oh,
I didn't put the O on the end, but and that guy's name is Inversion. He can turn things inside out.
there you go.
This guy was like a big character, like Colossal Boy from the Legion. Probably swiped a lot of the costume too. His name's Titanus.
Oh,
His name is Cobalt.
Cobalt, the Metal Man.
Yeah. Gazelle and Goldenrod.
Oh, yeah.
Got to have the Flash character in there.
Got to.
And I always like this one. Like the design anyway. Moonbeam.
Oh, yeah. Just the posing alone. It's just incredible, man. I couldn't draw like that. No way.
Paradox. He's like a time traveling android.
Oh, neat. Again, great detail.
I'll get done here in a second, guys.
Oh, take your time.
Earth Lord.
Oh, wow.
They can have Star Lord. I can have Earth Lord.
There you go.
The costume design was supposed to be like a little cutout, like a tree design or something in his chest. Here we have the Cosmic Eye and Centaurus. And I don't know who this was supposed to be, but I didn't get finished with him.
Oh, still looks awesome.
I remember this guy's name. He was one of my favorites. He was like an alien Superman type. His name was Wayfarer.
Wow, that looks like a Gene Colan style right there.
You're too kind.
No, I'm serious.
This guy had like chameleon powers. His name was Mask, Masque.
Oh, wow.
So that's all I will torture you with for right now.
Awesome. That is awesome stuff.
But that was like mostly childhood stuff. There's some more childhood comic book stuff later.
Oh, man. That's incredible stuff, Shannon. I'm serious. Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, let's jump back to the peanut gallery here. Let's see what we got. Well, you got Michael Taylor saying some of those pieces reminds me of the long Marvel picture boxes in the upper corner. Okay. Yeah. I think I went back one too far. Okay. Bronco Bear says, great landscape. I never had the guts to draw something that grand. Oh, I mean, you saw it. It's incredible work.
Can't remember what he's talking about.
I think it was like, when you were talking about that single house and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Marco. I appreciate that.
And let's see. Iggy Pop says, very impressive, Shannon. Hands and feet. You nailed it, bud. It's absolute truth. Easy Comic Reader says, very cool, Shannon. Did one of those landscape pieces spell out TVA? Did one of those landscape pieces spell out TVA?
Not sure about that.
The Time Variant Agency? I think is what the name was. And this is a new one. Lalos. I'm sorry, I'm gonna mess this up.
Lelouch. Yeah, I think that's Lelouch.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be a takeoff on Bull Durham with Nuke Lelouch.
Oh, Nuke Lelouch. Yes. Okay. Lariat
I'm
for
not sure
president.
If that's how it sounds like.
Easy Comic Reader says, I'd like to see a Silencer and Freewind team up.
Brave and the Bold, Part 2.
There you go. Hey, Hans.
Hey,
welcome.
Hans. Always happy to see you, buddy.
Good morning, Captain. Oops. Late again. Greetings to one and all, he says. And greetings to you, sir. And greetings to Jimbo.
Good to see you, man.
Welcome aboard, sir. Good morning. I gotta move that over so I'm in frame here. Let's see. Hinky Pop says, this is great. Well, thank you, sir. We're glad you're enjoying it. Bronco Bear says, keep them coming. I love seeing all this artwork by you two. Well, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Jambo says, love that. Such great imagination. Wow, wasn't it great when you were a kid, man? That's what you had. You had your imagination.
Well, it was pre-internet, so you had to have an imagination.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Snuffles McGraw says, great variety of art, Shannon. Some great muscle definition and shading. Jimbo would love some of your gals. Your strong arm looks a little like Kirby.
Well, I'm sure there was some Kirby, I ain't gonna say influence, but probably swipiness in there.
Swipiness. Swipiness. Oh, Jimbo says, you're right, Snuffles. He's right on it. And Roy Kirk is here this morning. Good morning, sir. Hello, folks. I had to wait until some storms pass. Oh, that's not. I don't like the storms.
Yeah. Hey, Jackson, good to see you.
Yeah, glad you made it.
Yeah.
And Snuffles McGraw says, feet better than Rob Liefeld. Enough said. Enough said. All right. He needed lessons from you. Absolutely.
Thank you.
And Michael says, hey, Jimbo. And Hans, Captain Strangelife says, Rod, I picked up DC's Tour based on yours and Shannon's recommendation, and I truly loved it. Read first 3 issues last night. The art and story by Kubert is fantastic.
Oh, man, I love that series.
I don't think I even got to show you yet, Shannon. I picked some up, I think like 4 issues of it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Man, so that thing is like dirt cheap too. But it's so great, all the Kubert covers and the artwork and,
Yeah, I think it was $1 cover. I mean, $1 bin or something like that. I picked them up. So I said, I got to try these out. So Michael says, hey, Captain. And Rob Brown says, you've got talent though, Shannon.
He's way too kind. Hey, once we get Rob on here, then we'll see talent.
There you go. All righty. And Jambo says, hey, Michael Taylor, how you doing, sir? All right. That catches us up with the Peanut Gallery. So let's see. Get that down. And all righty. We're going to go back into, let's see. It says this is my number 2 sketchbook. So that means it's old. All right.
Now, was that did you draw that in the 1-room or the 2-room schoolhouse?
Yeah, this might be the 1 room. Yeah. So this will take you back. You get some memories out of this, I'm sure. Whoops. There we go. All right, here we go. We'll start off again. Heavily influenced by my favorite actor, and that's Clint Eastwood. I don't know if it's going to be tough to see, but it says behind him his name was Stone. Like Stone. Yeah, before Stone Cold was popular.
Yeah, to me it's like a combination of Dirty Harry and what was the character? Human Target and Nemesis. Those type characters. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you'll probably recognize this from another popular movie of the day.
Oh, there we go. Close Encounters.
That's it. I loved it.
I started to say Close Encounters from the Unknown, thinking From Beyond the Unknown. Man, it sucks to be old.
I'm right there with you, brother. Right there with you. And
there we go. There's a little creepy, touchy-feely aliens.
Yeah. Sorry, but it for some reason it's not picking it up very good. And the pencils are light. I mean, these things have been moved, and so it's probably rubbed all the pencil away. But so yeah, it was heavily influenced by movies. I was going to the movies quite a bit. So And here is 3 characters that I have no idea what their names are, but
Oh, cool. I like that.
we got the Kirby Crackle. We got a shield in there, which I was always fond of.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, those guys look like they belong on a team.
yeah, there we go. And here is, I don't know what this was from, but I got a feeling it was probably based on Clint Eastwood.
Oh, nice.
This one I went over with ink, so.
Man, that's some nice foreshortening there. I love that.
So, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
And here's a, I don't
Very
know,
cool.
just a little doodle on the backside.
Oh, I got piles of them here just like that. I'm not going to show them all, but
Oh my gosh. I was trying to see, I think this was from around 1980, I believe. So, and of course, what would a wrestling fan be without, got to do a wrestling picture.
there you go. Gotta show the bloody wrestler. Awesome.
That's it. He's juicing hard way right there. He's juicing
that.
hard way. So,
Oh,
I got another wrestler picture later on. If we get to it, it's one of the ones that I'm actually probably the picture I'm most proud of drawing. But there's another one, little based on the
action
Flash.
pose. Yeah. I like that.
So, again, another swipe. Most of these probably be swipes. If I went back
Now, later on, mine were too.
here's another one. Oh, is that? There we go. Got to get the camera back in on it.
Oh, here we go.
So, yeah.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I don't think that guy did. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And this, I believe, this was based off of Micronauts. I can't think of the character. He was the big, tough one there, the red and white guy. And I can't think.
Acro Year, was that his name?
That might be it. But I think you can see the influence of him on this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I like that.
So. Dun, dun, dun.
Cool pose.
That's it. And this is a definite swipe off of from out of the book, Learn to Draw the Marvel Way.
Submariner.
Yeah. Little subby.
Good stuff, man. I like that detail.
So, I think that's the last one in this book. Yeah. So, put that one there. And we go to a bigger pad. And this I got to show. This was, I don't know when I did this, if I could open it up, but it's got 2 characters I really liked. The Linear Man and Phantasm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about those the other night. I really like the Phantasm one.
Yeah, Phantasm was
character.
Great character. And I just like the look of the Linear Man with all the big belt and, and everything.
Right.
He looked stocky, kind of very muscular. But I didn't have a date on it, but all right. So we got this one here. This says 1981. So let's see what we find in this one. Okay, just a handful of different heroes.
Yeah.
Different swipes from different books. I mean, clearly this is Hawkeye. The one in the middle was Doctor Strange. I think this one over here was probably Moon Knight.
Oh yeah. What's the guy in the middle? What's his name?
What is his name? Wisteria.
Wisteria. Okay.
Yeah. And this is Moondark down here.
There we go.
This is Wind with a Y. And then the guy up here in the corner, he is the no-named archer with no shirt.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh. The things you do when and when you're doing this, you're thinking, oh, this is great. Yeah, I'm doing wonderful work here. They're going to hire me any day now. Here's a little like pastel chalk type drawing.
Oh, cool.
this is based on a documentary back in the late 70s. It was a documentary about Noah's Ark. Somebody had
Cool.
supposedly found Noah's Ark up on Mount Ararat and stuff like that.
Right.
And I get obsessed by movies like that, and I'll just go home and I'll draw a picture or something. And this is what I did, and you can see the little ark up there on Mount Ararat.
Oh, cool.
You know, so
didn't they what was that show that came on in the 70s? In Search Of, was that it?
yes, yeah,
And,
Leonard Nimoy.
Leonard Nimoy, yeah. Didn't they have a show based on that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did one on it.
Noah's Ark, yeah.
Yeah, everybody did. The one I saw, it was like a 2-hour one, and they had supposedly footage of this guy who went up there on the mountain, and he went inside the ark supposedly and pulled out like pieces of wood and brought them back to be carbon dated and everything like that. But there's always some kind of issue. Oh, there was problems with it or whatever, and so they never got it fully carbon dated correctly or something like that. Well, here's another pastel chalk one.
Oh, nice.
This little sunset.
I love those colors, man.
So, yeah, I like that one. I like that one myself. And again, here we come. Now this one will be much easier to recognize.
Oh yeah. Inspired by Mr. Hex.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I like that.
A little that's Josie Wales as Jonah Hex. So,
can you imagine Clint Eastwood playing that character?
I'm telling you, man, Outlaw Josie Wales is as close as you're going to see to a movie about Jonah Hex.
Yeah,
it really is. He would have been perfect to do that in that time. It's just like, man, I still can't believe that he is 92 or something like that.
Oh, still going strong. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, oh man, where did the time go? He should be remaining at like 45. That's right. It. And here's one that I
wish I could be 45.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is, I don't know if you'll be able to tell. This is based on a movie, and it was Walking Tall, based on the life of
Buford Pusser,
Buford Pusser, right? And his club.
First one was the only one to watch.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, Dwayne Johnson, but
yeah, I know. I'm with you. Bo Svensson.
Yeah, Bo Svensson was in the second one. Yeah.
Oh, was he in the second one? Who was it? I thought it was him.
Joe Don Baker was in the first one.
Oh, that's right. Joe Don Baker. Yeah. So
I love that movie, man. I'm gonna have to go watch it later on now.
But that's a swipe from a little movie ad. You know?
That's so cool, man. That's awesome.
And again, you guys are gonna get sick of this.
Not me. Oh, that's classic Eastwood there.
Yeah.
Mr. Callahan himself.
Yeah. Dirty Harry. And what else we got in here? Oh, you'll be able to tell this. This is more of a copy than a swipe even. This is V-Force. V-Force.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
You'll be able to tell that one on the bottom.
Yeah. Is that the High Evolutionary?
You got it, brother.
Yeah.
Just
supposed to be in the Guardians movie?
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah.
But everything I've seen, when they show the character, they don't show him in the mask. And I'm like, oh man, they better show him in the mask, at least at the first, the first time you see him.
Right. Yeah.
Put him in that mask, because I mean that would be incredible to see that. All righty, well there we go.
Man, that's great. I love that stuff.
So, all righty, well, let's go to the chat, Peanut Gallery. I just got to find out where we were. Oh, and let's see. Okay, I think I got it. Branko Bear, you nailed the perspective on stone, pointing that gun at us. Excellent. Well, thank you, sir. Too kind. You are too kind. Jambo, we are not alone. There you go. Absolutely. Heavily influenced by movies. Nice, Rod. Great stuff. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Michael Taylor says, good. Thank you. How are you doing, Jambo? And Captain Strangelove says, hey, Michael Taylor. Michael Taylor says, nice Submariner. Now, is that what you say, Submariner, or do you say Submariner?
I used to say Submariner, but then I started using the proper Submariner. Because I was like, hey, what is a mariner? It sounds like you're in the Marines.
It's so funny, when you're like, I'm up here, there wasn't a whole lot of people talking comics or anything like that when you're a kid and whatnot. And, Kazar, yeah, we say it Kazar. Submariner, yeah, we say it Submariner. So you think everybody says it, that way.
I used to call Kazar Kazar.
Yeah, and when you hear somebody say it differently, it's like, whoa, what's that? So different, Ronco says, outstanding piece, Rod. Those colors are incredible. The linear man piece. Yeah, I just like that character, man.
Those are awesome, man. The detail and the color on that. Yeah.
Thank you. Snuffles McGraw says, swipes are how we all learn, but it really helps to swipe from great artists. That's true.
Well, if I can cut in for just a second,
sure.
I don't know if anybody else has seen these interviews or read these interviews, but the Kubert art courses I have, the DVDs, Joe Kubert always said, he said, when you're young, most people tell you, don't copy. It's not good to copy. Don't trace. He said, that's wrong. He said, the best way to learn how to draw is to copy and to trace, And I was like, wow, Joe Kubert said it. It must be true. And then I saw an interview, or else I read an interview with Neil Adams where he said he had like a guy was coming around short in his portfolio, like a young guy, and he said, I'll tell you what, the best thing you can do to learn how to be a comic artist is to learn how to draw things from real life, and that's right. You want to have good reference, but he said the best thing to do is get you a book. And this is probably pre-internet again. Get a book or go to the library and find something with really great photographs, great black and white or color photographs, and trace them. Just trace piece after piece after piece, and your hand and your eye gets trained to do it the right way. So I was like, okay, well, I feel a whole lot better now about swiping on stuff because, later on I did do some original work, but, it's like, that's how you learn,
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You don't think of it that way. You think, at first, if somebody asks you about it, you think, yeah, well, I'm cheating a little bit. Yeah, blah, blah. But then you hear from a true legend like that, and it's like, yeah, you know what? It does make sense that you do learn that eye muscle coordination and muscle memory. That's the word I'm looking for, to learn to do the right thing. So that's great, though. That's cool.
Yeah.
So now, like you said, we can feel a little bit better about ourselves.
Right.
Oh, I didn't swipe. I was improving my craft.
There you go.
Bronco Bear says, wow, I really like that Noah's Ark piece. Thank you very much, sir. Captain Strangelove says, hello to all the fellow fossils, Paula, Eric, Micah, Jambo. And we got Lalouche. How do you say that again? Lalouche?
I'm just calling it Lalouche because that's what it looks like to me.
Linear Man reminds me of a mashup between Cable and Grifter from Wildcats. Well done. Thank you, sir.
Oh, I like Lelouch's little avatar there. Mega Man. Me and my son are big fans.
Oh, that's cool. Michael Taylor says, nice sunset piece. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that as always. Easy Comic Reader says, very, very nice, Doc. Love the Rossellini. The wrestling piece. The wrestling. That's where you go. That's when you know you're a fan. Wrestling. It's wrestling, baby. Nice pieces, Doc. Thank you very much, Michael. Again, appreciate that. Hippies Collectibles. Tom, how you doing? Dang, slept like a log, he says.
Hey, I'm grateful to sleep like a log. I did last night for like the first time in forever.
Oh, man. When you get one of those nights where, you lay your head on the pillow and then all of a sudden the alarm goes off and it's just like, where did the night go? But that's some of the most relaxing sleep you get.
Oh, yeah.
Jambo says, Captain, hello, sir. Good to see you. Jackson Roy Kirk says, Yellow Submarine. But Namor the Submariner. Go figure, he says. There you go.
We knew, right?
Right. Captain Strange-Life says, nice artwork, especially compared to my stick people drawings, which aren't even drawings.
Hey, that's how you start out,
Hey, we want to see him, Captain. We want to see him. I want to see a video and see some of those drawings.
Right.
Hippies Collectibles says, sounds like I missed some cool stuff. Well, if you get the chance, go back and check it out. We've had a lot of fun so far, and people have been more than kind, at least on my behalf. They know Shannon's got talent. Hippie says, hiya, Hans. Jumbo says, great seeing this original art and character creations. Yeah, we thought it'd be a different, just a little bit different. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it as much as we did. It's just giving you a little bit of history too on me and Shannon and what we like to do. Little more about us, I guess. Snuffles McGraw, great Clint Eastwood likeness. I did the same thing with Submariner, Shannon, for many years.
Mariner. That's Mariner.
Captain Strange-Life says, Tom, you probably meant stiff as a log. That's what happens when I wake up. Okay. So Tom the Great. Hippies Collectibles says, laugh out loud, Hans. I stand corrected. Gold Key Geezer.
Hey, Gold Key Geezer, hey, Robert.
Good morning, sir. How are you? Great to have you with us.
Yeah.
Hippies Collectibles says, oh, I will, guys. Awesome. Yeah, I'd rather sleep like a log than not being able to sleep at all. All right, yes. Those nights are long, man. I've had a couple over the last week, and man, I'm telling you, those nights get long. You just want either let me fall asleep or let the sun rise because I can't. Oh,
yeah, you can really tell the age demographic by looking at all these comments, right?
All righty. Well, Shannon, you ready for your next round, sir?
Yeah, we can show some more.
All right, here we go.
Like I say, you always want to do a comic book of your own characters, and I actually did this as a project for an art class with my own. I did like a little 8-page comic. Really didn't have any good materials to work with, but my art teacher let me borrow some Prismacolor colored pencils. And I just did these on comic backer boards because that's basically what I had, and I didn't want it to be on just paper. But anyway, here's issue 1 of the Scavenger.
Oh, now, is that a variant or
no? That's the same character. It just yeah.
I couldn't resist.
Yeah, right?
Couldn't resist.
Okay, here we go. And I did this front and back. It's not great. I can't even remember how old I was when I did this, but here's basically our hero. He's in whatever that says there. Yeah, I didn't have an Ames guide to do the lettering, so anyway, the meteorite hit his ship, and somehow he miraculously survived. And oh look, I'm on a jet to that planet. So
yeah,
he gets off of the planet.
Great stuff, man.
And then all of a sudden, the rays or the radiation from the meteor make him feel strange.
Dun 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 dun. Cue the danger violins.
And minutes, maybe hours later, he awakens to find.
Look at that.
What does that say? Be patient, human. And after I went through this, I was like, well, how does he know he's a human? I didn't even know he was a human. He might be from another star system. So, they're going to go to the alien city. Behold, human, my city.
Dun, dun.
Dum, dum, dum. Okay. Of course, they're going to run the tests on him.
Oh, that's cool, man. Wow.
Everything is later, soon, and come with me, and you shall see. So funny. And all of a sudden, he gets thrown into the fire. It's like, okay, with these abilities, you have to help us against these robot warriors that are coming to get us, or whatever they are. You must be our champion.
That is cool. I love it, man.
Okay.
Oh, and now we have where he gets the costume.
Oh, the silhouette. Well, at least it fits. Yeah, the perspective and this is just terrible, but when you're a kid, it looks great to you.
That almost looks like a Kurt Swan style right there with him flying away.
A little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, to me it does.
Okay, there he goes out, and here come the Marauders, whatever they are. Oh,
nice. How will he ever survive?
Right, but he did. Now here's the bad thing about this. When we were in school, they would like put some of our art projects on display in the library, and for some reason they thought it'd be a good idea to put like duct tape or some kind of tape to hold it to the shelf or whatever. So they ripped a lot of it away.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was kind of PO'd about that.
Yeah.
So he beats the Warriors, and we watched your success, and you must patrol this sector. Oh, I will. Let's just forget everything that I had back on Earth or wherever I'm from, and I'm just going to do what you said. Anyway, here's some more characters. These are like my first ones, actually, before the infamous scavenger. Let me see. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So here we have Hydroblast.
I love it. The roll call. You got the roll call.
Yeah, I got the roll call. You got to do the JSA roll call. And then we have
it. Love it.
The refractor and the medallion. And who is this? I don't know. Hummingbird. There was like a different version of her, but that was a name I had early.
Oh.
And there's Arrow King.
Oh, cool. Oh, I love it.
And here's the originator and Tyra.
Oh, wow. Nice.
This pencil and colored pencils. And then I had some aborted attempts of making different comic books. Like I said, we were talking earlier, me and Rod were, and I was doing a lot of this stuff, and I accidentally spilled coffee all over, so it wasn't good.
Oh no!
I cut out the pieces that I could save anyway from this aborted comic book. Flying over the city. I think the name of the group is going to be the Crime Busters or the Crime Stoppers. I don't know. But I think down in here is like he got transported away, to another alien planet, and there's the dude waiting for him again. There's always got to be some kind of alien thing going on.
Oh.
And then he got all these people in tubes, and they're heroes, and
that's cool.
Anyway, and he's like giving them the history, and he's telling them about the other heroes and all that.
Oh, that's neat. It kind of looks like a Red Tornado character.
I did it front and back, so I did a marker that bled through to the other side. Didn't know any better,
Very neat. That's cool.
Well, there's that.
That is neat. Looks like a little bit like the Fantastic car.
And I think it was a cross between that and the Legion cruiser.
There you go.
And here's him inside the spaceship and him starting to meet some of the other heroes. Like I say, the coffee took care of the rest of it. And this was the only part of the. Woo, where'd I go?
We can still see you. Hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Still there? Oh, we might have lost him. Oh, I think we did. Are you still there, Shannon? There we go.
Yeah, I don't know where. I can't see you. I don't know what happened here.
Yeah, we can still see and hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. Stand by with technical difficulties. Can you hear us, Shannon? I don't know if you can hear us, Shannon, but it looks like you froze up. I'm hoping it's not me. Can you guys hear me and see me? Am I frozen? Can you tell me in the chat? Okay, thank you, Jackson. Oh, he finally, I think he just going to try and re-enter again. That's cool. All right. Well, let's see. Till he gets back, I'll show a couple more things. It shouldn't take it too long. This pad, which is got, if you see it, it's got all kinds of water stains on it and everything. Who knows? Probably cereal, probably Captain Crunch and Quisp spilled all over it. From 1988. And it says, let's see. I guess I didn't want my dad to touch anything that I had set up at some point, because I drew this picture, and then after I drew this picture, I put this little note at the top. Oh, there's Shannon right now. Hold on, guys. We'll get him back on. There we go. There we go.
Man, I don't know what happened there. Everything just went blank and stopped and all that good stuff.
That's all right.
Okay. As I was getting back to my coffee stain story, this was going to be like the cover. And I know this was a swipe from a JLA comic, probably like 197 or something. Nice. One of the JLA team ups. But anyway, that was all that was left from that one. I don't know what, I think I did like a little panel with some of my heroes all crowded into it.
Oh, that's neat. That almost looks like that could have been like your own house ad right there with different books, you know?
Yeah. And here's a page to one that I started and never went anywhere else with it.
Oh, I like the giant guy in the background.
Yeah, that's the strong arm character. It's Storm Lord, Paradox, and the Mask.
Very cool. That's great. That's a great picture, man.
And later on, I worked part-time at a grocery store, and there was another guy. He was like a couple years behind me in school, but he was an artist, and he was better than I was, actually. But he had made his own group of characters, and I wish I had he had the original, but like I drew half of it, and he put my character. I did get a Xerox of it. It was color, but all in black and white. Some of his characters.
Oh, neat. I love group pictures like that.
Um,
That is cool.
yeah, I like that little character
Wow.
he had here. I think that character called Firecat.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's, of
Yeah.
course, a big
It's
strong
kind
arm
of,
character in Stratos, the
yeah,
mask, you know.
that's neat. Wow.
Uh, I'll show these. I think we're going to have to like do 2 or 3 of these because there's so much. But I promised my son I was going to show these. Let me text him and see if he's going to be on here to look.
I'll check in with the peanut gallery while you're doing
Yeah,
that.
go ahead.
As Michael Taylor says, yeah, I'd rather sleep like a log than not being able to sleep. Yes, I agree. Gold Key Geezer says Saturday mornings have been busy for me with grandkids, track and field, and I'm glad I was able to catch at least part of today's show, or show today, I should say. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate you tuning in, hanging out with us for as long as you can. It's awesome. We just love it, love it, love it. So glad when everybody, I mean, you guys, there's plenty of other things you probably could be doing on a Saturday, like you say, and we're so thrilled that you spend it with us. It's just, I don't know, makes us feel really happy, happy, happy. And we got Michael Taylor saying there was a great movie about a guy who couldn't sleep, The Machinist. Ah, I'll have to look that one up.
Okay, I'll show these. Yeah, you know who Lelouch is? Lelouch is my son.
I was gonna say that, and then I said, well, I know I don't want to,
Yeah, that's my son Brandon. He's in the chat. So anyway,
cool.
A little history behind this, and we might, we can maybe drag this on a little bit longer than 12 if you wanted to, because I don't want to skip out on any of the stuff you want to show either. By time. But anyway, the backstory here is when my son was younger, me and his mother got divorced when he was like almost 5 years old, and she was she was kind of a turd about letting me get to talk to him and stuff. And, I just got to see him like every other weekend. And so, I tried to call him and she's, oh, he's busy. She wouldn't let me talk to him, during the week or when I didn't have him. So I said, one sure way that I know maybe that he'll get to know that I'm thinking about him or, want to talk to him or whatever, I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to like send you some letters and I'm telling you, so if you don't get them, then you'll know what happened, So I think after that, he's like, I started like sending some pictures of like whatever comic character he wanted to see at the time. And so a lot of these, sometimes it was like once a week, sometimes it's once a month. I mean, this kind of went on for a while, before I got custody of him. But this was kind of our little way of connecting. So he would just pick out like a character that he wanted drawn. And I would draw that character. And like most of these are like direct swipes, if not all. But just something kind of a little connection between me and him, and he's kept it to this day. He kind of called this borrowed it last night. He kind of called it his Fort Knox. So be your own judge. But this is special to him and to me. So these are just like swipes of stuff that I did. Daredevil.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh man!
That
is awesome, Shannon.
Favorites of mine and his.
Oh yeah, the peanuts.
Little Charles Schultz action going on there.
Yeah.
The rest of these, I'm gonna have to take them out of the binder. So, some of these are like full blown things. Some of them are like, if I didn't have a whole lot of time, I'll just kind of do a quick one. But got one of the Beast.
Oh, neat. Oh. Oh, neat. Judge Dredd, baby.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
I'm swiping some Mike Grail right here.
Wow. Look at that. Wow. Oh, man, that was awesome.
And here's, like I said, they're all different sizes. Here's a Vanguard from Image Comics.
Oh, yeah. I recognize.
Captain America thing going on there.
That classic Captain pose.
Amazing Man. You remember him from All-Star Squadron?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Wow. Now, is that with colored pencils, or is that
it's just
marker
pencils and maybe like the little speedball markers and maybe some pen and ink stuff with a brush.
Yeah, that looked really bright. That was
different things. Most of the colors colored pencil. Here we got old green skin and the big red cheese.
There you go. Yeah, baby.
Now, some of these I had more time to work on them than some of the others. So,
wow, that is awesome. That is tremendous, man. Incredible work.
This was probably a quick one. A storm.
Oh yeah, nice.
I think this character on top, I think it was an image character, Photon. Maybe one of the Youngblood or Wildcats or something. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
Of course, you remember Agent Liberty.
Yes. Yep.
Worst Captain America ripoff ever. I got some swiped a little bit from McFarlane here.
Oh, neat. Oh man, there's some work in there with all them lines you got to put in for the webs.
I think I swiped this one from John Byrne.
Great job.
This was just kind of a way for he and I to connect.
That's awesome, though.
Here's and I think on the back was like some little notes I wrote him, letters. Batman and Robin.
Man. Wicked cool.
Lord, man, I'm gonna put them all back in the notebook. Here's one that didn't get colored. This is a Gladiator. I know you know this character.
Oh yes.
I was like, to me that was Marvel's version of OMAC.
Yeah. Wow.
And it's clobbering time.
Yeah. Oh, that's incredible.
But Ben, don't kill Johnny. He was only kidding.
Amazing work, Shannon. Tremendous.
It's just, I think I put a lot more work in these just because of where it was going and who it was going to. I like this one.
Oh yeah, little John Jones.
Little Cyclops. Little Princess Diana going on here.
Nice.
I think I probably drew her with more abs than she should have had, but
well, she need to get in shape,
Yeah. Somebody was talking about drawing Hawkman.
Yeah. Wow. Beautiful.
And this is a definite George Perez swipe.
Just all that intricate work with the bubble stuff, man. That's incredible detail. Wow.
That's why I have so much respect for guys that draw comics. I mean, I don't have near that talent, but
oh wow. Great. Wow. Oh, nice. Oh yeah. Neat.
Yeah, like these are just quickies. Professor X and Garfield,
yeah. Give him some lasagna.
He was a big fan of the X-Men cartoon, and I was too, actually. So here's some Nightcrawler.
Pyro, yeah. Yeah. I was always a fan of Nightcrawler's costume. I like that costume.
Too.
I like the character too. Yeah. Classic iconic pose. Like Colossus.
Yeah, Colossus was probably my favorite X-Men. I really love this character. I loved Alpha Flight, so I had to do Puck.
Yes. That's incredible. Look at that, man. Wow.
Little Green Goblin action.
Oh,
Like,
and
yeah,
they did the scaling on the shading on the legs and everything. Oh man.
yeah. You look at his feet though; it looks like his feet are deformed.
Oh, jeez.
Here's another swipe from Mike Grell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, Karate Kid. And Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. Kid Flash.
Oh, yes. Oh, you got rocks and everything being thrown up in his wake. That's cool.
Throw a little bling on it.
Yeah.
I think this is probably swipe from Matt Wagner on this one.
Oh,
Dean.
I love that character.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Love that demon character.
For a while, this is one of my son's favorite characters, Impulse.
Impulse, yeah. Cool. Wow.
And here's a better version of Beast.
Oh, yeah. Look at him. Yes, sir.
And here's one of my favorite heroes.
Ha ha ha. Snoopy, where's that Red Baron?
Yeah, Dad, 95. Yep.
That's awesome, man.
Animal Man.
Oh, wow. Cool. Incredible detail, man.
I think this is one of my son's favorites. Remember the Amalgam Comics in DC versus Marvel?
Yeah, talking about detail. Wow.
I think it's Wolverine and Batman.
Yeah.
Kind of got thrown in the blender there.
Yeah. Got Claw.
We got Parallax.
Oh, yes. Yes. We don't talk about that period in
Yeah,
Hell's
we don't
Break,
talk
you know.
about that too much.
Yeah.
Supergirl.
Supergirl. Awesome. Incredible.
Our Man.
Oh, neat. Oh, yeah.
There's some Deadpool action going on there.
Holy mackerel, man. Wow.
Like I say, these are all swipes, but
Yeah, but they're swipes, but they're done in perfect condition. I mean, they're
cable
perfect.
action.
Cable. Wow. Just the detail that you put into it is so incredible.
We got to have the Smurfs.
Oh. Oh,
You know that old joke, right? Why are all the Smurfs blue?
No.
There was only one Smurfette.
But good night, folks. Thanks for coming. I'm here all week.
This one took some time. This was one of my son's favorites too. Kyle Rayner, Green Lantern.
Oh, wow. On a snowmobile?
Something like that.
Yeah, it looks like a
car
man.
cruiser, snowmobile. I can't remember.
Look at how much detail in that, though. Wow.
And I prefer the fishnets, but I kind of like this version of Black Canary.
Yeah, that was the
Birds of Prey era.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Promise I'm getting to the end.
Oh, take your time. Oh, there we go.
Submariner.
Yes,
I think this was like from a toy set or game. Karate Fighters.
Karate Fighters. I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, I think it was a toy set. Star Fox.
Oh, nice.
Surfer.
Oh, look at that.
Mysterio.
Yeah, I like that costume.
Yeah.
That's old school.
Throw a little Harvey Comics action in there.
There you go.
Mons and Harvey Comics.
Wow.
Like I say, I was a fan of Alpha Flight, so some Snowbird. There.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, and I don't remember I told you about that group I liked from Image, Freak Force.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a swipe from Eric Larson. This is Mighty Man, sort of like his version of Shazam or Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Very cool. Very cool indeed.
And of course, you have to have the turtles.
Oh yes. Wow.
Yeah, I give them the I guess what they called each other: Mike, Raph, Don, and Leo. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's about it, guys. I know that's kind of long, but I promised
Not
my
at
son
all.
I'd show that, and it's just it's kind of a special thing between me and him. So hope
That's
everybody liked it, and hope he liked it.
That's some incredible work right there, Shannon. And no lie, man. I ain't buttering you
I
up
just,
or
I just
nothing.
wish I had time to do it more. You know.
Yes, I do know that. I know that feeling all too well. That's incredible. That's just incredible stuff, man.
I
Incredible stuff.
appreciate it.
Oh,
Just aping somebody else, you know.
yeah, but still, you made that ape look like it was a mirror, you know? Oh my gosh, that was incredible. Okay, well, let's check into the peanut gallery here. Let's see if I can find where we were. I had it and then I lost it. Story of my life. Had it once, then I lost it. Easter is a great scene. Oh, original creations. Still looking, still couldn't find it. Yeah, dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right. I think this is where we left off. I think it was Michael saying I'd rather sleep like a log than not being able to sleep. And then Gold Key Giza says Saturday mornings would be busy for me with. Oh wait, I think I did read these. Okay, so that means
I didn't see the Gold Key Geezer yet, but yeah. Hey, grandkids, that's important.
that's it. There, let's see. There be. Okay, yeah, the machinist. And remember that comment?
Charles Bronson. Right?
Yeah, and I think I remember that one from Hippie and Paulo. Paulo, I don't remember this one. The radiation from the meteor? Nah, probably something he ate. Those space rations always gave my tummy troubles. There you go. Oh, and Hippie says, I can hear the dramatic music in the background, Shannon.
Yeah, I got my instruments back here. I'll have to do some theme music next time.
There you go. Very cool, Shannon. Very cool. Absolutely.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you,
Very
Robert.
nice. Yes, very nice. Shannon says Gold Key Geezer. And Jackson Roykirk says, with great power comes great responsibility. To the aliens that find you. Paulo says, almost looks like a Brazilian superhero hero that Mike Deodato worked on called Rio Negro. I hope I said that right. Very cool. Mike Deodato's father.
Oh, cool.
Oh, neat. Gold Kikiza says, did you say the silhouette? Hippie's Collectibles. Hydroblast, you mean like a bidet?
Oh, that's just power. That's just power. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's
The great bidet.
The
great bidet. Water comes out of his hand.
Yeah, we won't go there.
Oh my gosh.
Even though we want to, you know.
Yeah, oh my gosh, man. You never know what's gonna happen in the peanut gallery. I love it. Hippie says, uh-oh, someone clipped the coupon.
Yeah.
Easy Comic Reader says, I'm going back to the replay to pause and read the comic. Thanks, Shannon.
Yes, it's high literature.
Jackson Roy
somebody
says,
cut out the Marvel value stamp. Yeah, you got that right.
Cut out the Marvel value stamp. Easy Comic Reader laughing out loud. Captain says, not too bad at all, Shannon. Pretty nice. Did you draw those when teacher was looking?
Actually, I did do a lot of that in study hall. You know, I would be drawing the superhero heads and all that. Get my work done early. Okay, I'm gonna,
There you go. Yep.
Same thing Shannon,
here. Yeah. Same thing here. Get your work done early so you had plenty of time to use up the school's paper to draw on.
Right.
Hippie says Earth to Shannon. This was when you were having the technical difficulties, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
right.
Shannon says Jackson Roykirk, Shannon's engrossed in the story. I don't blame him, he says. I was asking them, could they hear me or see me all right?
Okay,
And Jackson replied, you're
yeah, I
fine.
don't know what happened there. There was a major malfunction.
Bronco Bear says, we can see you and hear you, Rod. Okay, yeah, that's right. See and hear, yeah. Thank you, guys. You're fine. Says everybody. Doc, you good? Okay. All right.
Always nice to have help, huh?
Exactly. Higgy says, I can still see and hear you, Doc. Good. Okay. Michael says, it's on Shannon's end. Okay. We all got it taken care of. And Captain Stranger says, oh, I feel bad for Shannon. Darn technical difficulties. Yes. Shannon, great job on the comic, especially for a kid. Absolutely, man. Great stuff. I mean, let's see. Shannon's artwork looks progressively better and better.
Probably doesn't now because I hadn't been as long as I'd done it. It'd probably look worse now.
Oh, no. Bronco says the McBib. The McBib. Bronco says The Machinist is a great modern picture. Very Hitchcockian. Cool. I love Hitchcock.
Can you say Hitchcockian on this channel?
Uh-oh. That's it. I'm going to find out I got some kind of strike.
We're going to get censored here in a minute.
Yeah, we're going to be out. That's it. It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up. The Machinist. I got to look that up because I love Hitchcock, So that's cool. I'll check that out. Mike Brandon says, hi, Brandon.
Hey, baby boy, get some love there.
Yeah. Snuffle says, some really nice panel art, Shannon.
Thanks, sir.
And LaLoche.
Yeah, I knew. I kind of looked at that and I was like, wait a minute, And then he told me that was like his screen name. And there's Mega Man. I don't know why I didn't put it together quicker.
Hippie says, nice to meet you, Brandon. He's his excellent warlord. Yeah, that was a very cool warlord. I don't care if it was a swipe or not, man. That looked awesome.
It's fun to do. I mean, I had a ball doing all that stuff.
Oh yeah, Michael Taylor, great Daredevil. He says. Hippie says, love the Flash. LaLouche says, LOL, protect it with your life. You better do that.
It's coming back to you real soon. So,
That's it, Dad. You better make sure. Michael Taylor says, Shannon, you really stepped up your art in there in these great artwork.
Like I said, I had a good reason and I was taking a little bit extra time. So, you like the Hawkman.
Yeah, Shannon with the Hawkman. Hippie says, very impressive, Shannon.
Thanks, sir.
Hippie also says, hit that thumbs up, people. Thank you very much, Tom. Appreciate that. Captain Strangelife says, these last pieces of art by Shannon are so amazing. Dang, he says. I second that thought, Captain.
I appreciate it.
Hippie says, Harvey Comics, love it. You knew you were going to get a Harvey reaction from the captain.
Yeah,
from Hippie. Let's see. Bronco Bear, magnificent art, Shannon, inspiring. Absolutely.
Thanks,
Michael Taylor, man, Shannon, one banger after another. Oh, there's a wrestling fan there. One banger after another.
Right. Until he watches wrestling.
That's it. Banger after banger after banger. Captain Strangelife says, I had a nightmare once where I found myself running through the forest, squashing Smurfs underneath my feet like blueberries. I think there might be a call for therapy there.
Yeah, we need to. We can get you some help, buddy. We'll take you to the therapist.
Wow. Easy Comic Reader says, great art and story behind it.
Thanks,
absolutely. Sir. Tom, Hippie's Collectibles. Dang, now I have to drag out my art. Yes, sir. We want to see it.
You need to. That's a great idea. Like anybody that wants to give us a little notice that you're going to do a video doing that, I would love to see everybody's artwork. Absolutely, and we'll help plug you. We'll help do what we can.
Where's Dr. Von Chilla, says Michael Taylor. Well, it's too bad that he hasn't shown up because I do have a little surprise for Mr. Dr. Von Chilla. But if we don't get to it this week, we'll get to it next week. Snuffles McGraw says, your talent definitely stands out, Shannon. Your detail getting really great. Wow.
That's just copying, guys.
Nothing more you can say, man. Nothing more you can say. All right, that catches us up with the peanut gallery. So let's see here. Well, I was going to show more, but you know what? After that display by Shannon, I got nothing.
No, that's not happening. That's not happening. I want to see it. All right. I don't care what you want.
All right, let's just check the time here. Okay, we're about 20 minutes up. Okay, when you were having your technical difficulties, I started to pull up this sketch pad here. It's from 1988. So that was the year I got married to the Mrs. Silver Age. So, and this first picture, when you had mentioned you're Alpha Flight fan, me too. When it first came out, I was a big Alpha Flight fan, always big on team books. But I did this picture, and then for some reason, I must have had something set up that I did not want my father to pick up or take care of or put away or whatever, because I did this drawing, and then I drew this great big word bubble, and it says, touch my stuff, and you're a dead man, Dad. All right, we're going to put it on. Here we go. So there you go. I have no idea why I would say that.
Oh, Sasquatch. There we go.
Yeah. And of course, that is a swipe as well.
Yeah. So. I loved it. I loved all those characters, man.
Yeah. It was a great story.
I mean, and I've heard all these interviews. Burns said he hated doing that series.
Yeah. Wow. And this is one I really was happy with. It came out as good as I could make it come out, and I was real happy with it. This was something I was doing. I did to push myself to make it look realistic as best I could, and it's the one and only Nature Boy.
Oh, woo! That's great, man.
So,
and look at the detail on that belt.
I love that belt. I have a replica, full-size replica of that belt.
That's awesome, man.
I love that belt. To me, that's the NWA belt. That was his championship belt, not the big gold one that they got later on and ran over with a truck or something. I don't know what they did.
That's awesome.
And here we go. I have no idea who this character is. Let's see if we can get my thing to work here. There we go. Kind of like a Morlock.
Right, yeah.
From the X-Men series.
Yeah, I like that design. That's awesome.
And then this is just a partial, I guess I was going to call him Astro, the American Space Tactical Robot Organization. Astro.
Oh, wow. There we go. You got to love those acronyms, right?
That's it. Like, seriously, come on. Here's another one I really like doing. Changeling from the new Teen Titans.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Well, might be if folks could see it, maybe. Come on. There we go.
Oh, that's good, man. I love that pencil work. Yeah, I love color illustration, man, but there's just something about pencil work and pen and ink work. It just really appeals to me.
Yeah.
A lot more.
I agree with you. The black and white pencils, I like. I mean, there are some that are really great with the color. You can't deny that, but you're right. Here's a little Harrison Ford. I don't know if it will show up. Doggone, my camera is really, really misbehaving today.
There we go.
So, yeah.
Mr. Jones himself.
There you go.
I like that.
Again, you could tell I'm heavily influenced by movies. As if you couldn't.
Nothing wrong with that.
And Jason.
There we go. Man, when I was a teenager, I mean, me and my cousins, we stayed at the drive-in watching all those first ones, like the first Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween and Evil Dead and all that. I love that
Oh,
stuff.
I used to love to go to the drive-in. There was a drive-in around here. It was about a half hour away from where I lived. And me and one of my best friends, we used to go up there on like a Friday night or a Saturday night, and they'd have those really low-budget horror movies like Don't Go in the Basement or, some other ones like that.
Yeah, The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But I mean, it was just fun. We would just sit in the car and do our own what was that, Mystery Theater 3000? We were
Oh,
doing
yeah,
that
yeah.
long before they thought of it.
See, that's fun. That's the good stuff right there.
Not only that, but boy, the food at the drive-in was always good. Oh,
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Or you made yourself believe it was good.
that's it. That's it. And here we have the Canadian.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's a cool costume.
What's that about?
What's that about?
The Canadian. Oh my God. Where are we here? All right. Whoop. Come on. Pages will stick together. There's another one. Don't know what his name is or anything about him other than he's got a bright costume. Love those bright primary colors. Oh, let's see. What else is in here? There's another one. I don't know if this will show up. It's like a zombie character.
Oh, there we go.
So,
Gotta love that stuff.
Just weird stuff. You never knew what you're gonna find in these things. Let's see. Here's another one of some kind of a wizard or sorcerer character. So, and let's see. And this is Taz. What's it say? When the law won't work. Oh, it's Taz. When the law won't work.
There we go. That could have been one of those characters on those little pocket novels, like Doc Savage and all that.
Oh, there you go.
Taz.
That's Taz. That's it. I love it. Oh man. I'm not sure what this is, but it's a kind of a weird looking face.
Oh, cool. Sort of like if Submariner got possessed.
Yeah, kind of. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting into some fun stuff. All right, let's see if the camera will pick it up here.
Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love that effect. Like you do all that shading, and then you do with the eraser, you get the little light effect.
Yeah, that was fun. That was where I was experimenting with it, right there.
Oh yeah, yeah, I really like that one. What's his name?
Grim.
There you go.
Grim with 2 M's. And this is Thunder Mace. Thunder Mace.
Oh, very nice.
Same technique with the,
Yeah,
using the
I
eraser.
like that.
So it came out pretty cool. I was pretty happy with it. So
You can tell where we took our time on stuff.
yeah, yes you can. And here is Hemdall, or it was Hemdall. If the camera would work.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a sword, but I didn't finish drawing it in on him.
Maybe it's invisible.
There you go. We'll go with that. So that's all. That works for me. Oh, what else have we got? Oh, and here's a little different take on Asgard and Bifrost.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like that. That's why I love pencil work so much, man. Just the shading part I really enjoy.
Yeah,
And all
the
that
way you,
detail. Yeah.
yeah, the way
I mean, it looks great in color, don't get me wrong, but it's just something about, being able to see the original, pen
right.
lines and ink and pencil lines.
I love the contrast that you can do with it, the different
Yeah.
shades. It's just incredible. All right, do I have anything else left in this book? I think that might be it for this one. All right. Is that where are we at time? Okay. You got something else you want to show too?
I got a bunch more stuff. Maybe we can do a part 2 next week.
Oh, what do you say there, Peanut Gallery? You guys
Yeah,
interested?
you guys
in
want to see
part
some
two?
more doodles?
Let's see. We'll go down through the chat here. We'll catch up here. Where do I gotta go? Do. I think blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, look who's here.
Uh-oh. You know what we have to do?
Yes, we do. We do. Just hold on a second. Dr. Von Chilla, hold on, sir. Got a little something special for you. Glad you showed up, sir.
That was awesome.
Welcome back. Welcome aboard there, Dr. Von Chilla.
Hey, John.
Great to have you here as always.
That's great.
I hope you enjoy the little tribute to you. And that's what I figured. I came up with that idea the other night when I was I said I wanted to kind of highlight everybody in the chat one at a time, each week, pick somebody out and do it. And I just came up with it's a peanut gallery. So why not have a nut of the day? Right?
I like it. I like it a lot.
So that was a lot of fun. I had so much fun making that thing up. Let's see here. I lost my place in the thing. Oh, let's see. Just look for it. There we go. Where are we? There we go. It was Dr. Von Chilla. Howdy, y'all. Better late than never. Always great to have you there in the peanut gallery, Doctor. You know it. Hippie's Collectible says, no messing with Sasquatch. That's right, baby. And Spinner Rack Studios, good morning, sir. Great to have you with us.
Hey, Dave. Good to see you, buddy.
Show's about over, but I thought I would stop in and say good morning. Busy morning as we were running a bunch of errands today, including going to a couple of comic stores for free comic book day. Yes, it's right. It's free comic book day.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, cool deal.
Yeah, I was thinking about, because my local comic store, they do a whole thing where you can walk around to different vendors, different stores in the town, and pick up different comic books and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I don't think the health is gonna allow me to do that. But I may go stop by and see what I can pick up though. Hippie's Collectible says, yo, John. And I moved, where did I go? Okay. Here we go, Dr. Von Chilla. Tom. Michael says, Dr. Von Chilla. Fantastic Ric Flair. Well, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. That was one I really put some work into. Hey, Dr. Von Chilla says, hey, Michael. And Captain Strangelife says, that wrestling belt looks like a giant cigar band, but I have to say, very wonderful artwork. Well, thank you very much.
It is.
Doesn't love the nature boy. Woo! Got to do the strut. Easy Comic Reader says, Doc, your art is really styling and profiling. There you go. You got it, ECR. You got it. Indie. Yeah, baby. And Dr. Monchilla says, great pencil work, Rod. Well, thank you very much.
Yes, it
I
is.
appreciate that, John. Mike Taylor says, nice Indiana. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that, as always. Mike Spinner Rack Studio says, as someone with no drawing talent whatsoever, I am impressed with both of you. Well, thanks, Dave.
Yeah, appreciate that, Dave.
It.
Yeah.
Really do. Captain UK. Hey, welcome aboard, Captain. Great to have you with us.
Glad to see you.
Right. Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Been watching the coronation. Oh, that's right. That was going on today, wasn't it? The coronation over there. Yeah. Hopefully everything went well over there and everything. Nothing, no problems. Hippie says your facial detail is very good, Rod. Well, thank you, Tom. Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
And Dr. Munch says, howdy, Captain UK. Yes, sir. John, howdy, y'all, says Captain Strange Life. Bronco Bear says, the Grim piece is fantastic. Well, thank you very much.
That's awesome. I love that.
Thank you. Thank you. Hippies Collectible says, whoa, that Grim is awesome. Thank you, sir. Dr. Monchilla, the Grim Spectre. Yes, sir.
I sense a theme here.
I like that. Wow. Reminds me a little bit of the Spectre. Yeah, look at that. Michael Taylor says. And Dr. Monchilla says, howdy, Hans. And we got Hippies Collectible saying, oh, yes, part 2. All right.
Yes, sir.
Great Rainbow Bridge scene. Thank you very much, Michael. Wonderful art, Doc. So glad you saved all of your art. What a treat. It is fun. It's great that, we both saved our art and still have it around to show. I think a lot of people might have just thrown it out or whatever, but we enjoy doing it. I know Shannon enjoys it just as much as I do. I can just tell by the passion he has when he talks about it, Dr. Monchilla says, I just got here, so I'm fresh as a daisy. Bring it on. Page lives, says Happy. That is the hue and cry from Dr. Monchilla, said by Tom from Hippies Collectibles. And Michael Taylor says, yeah, bring it on again, guys. Oh, good. All right.
Well, so I guess maybe we got a consensus. I don't know. We'll call 2 or 3 people. We'll call it a consensus. How's that?
Works for me. That's awesome. Captain UK says, hi, John. And Hippie says, LOL, that's awesome, Rod. Well, thank you, sir. Higgy Pop Comics says, absolutely, more art. All right, another one. All right, I think we're on. Jackson Roykirk says, that video is a blazer. Yeah. Well done. Thank you, sir. That's for the beloved Dr. Monchilla, man. Easy Comic Reader would love to see a part 2 or part 2. Yeah. Awesome.
And we will do one.
Yep, definitely. We'll do it. We'll set it up for next week.
Blazer alert.
Says, laugh out loud, blazer alert. There you go. Blazer alert. Captain Strangelife says, you and Shannon should consider drawing a comic book together about your show and community. Might be fun stuff.
Well, you remember a while back we kind of exchanged some art on Facebook, and we kind of talked about throwing some of our characters together.
Yeah.
And so that would be fun. Maybe you pick like some of your favorites, and I'll pick some of my favorites, and we'll do a piece together.
Yep. I think that's definitely going to happen. It'll be like you had mentioned when we talked about it, do a JSA type of, team up thing. Why not? I think it'd be awesome, especially after seeing all those characters you created. That's great.
That would be fun.
Jackson Roykirk says, do double doodles. I love that. Do double doodles. That's it. We're going to do some double doodles. Spinner Rag Studio says, nice tribute to Dr. Monchilla. Thank you, sir. Well deserved.
Yes, it is.
Michael Taylor says, nice art, Doc. Thank you, sir. As always. Captain Strangelife says, Rod, that Monchilla tribute is awesome indeed. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We're gonna try and do that for everybody. Have a little more fun here. Yeah. Why not? Right? Captain Strangelife says, hiya, Dave. And Spinnerack says, hi, Hans. Good morning. And Hippies Collectible says, I lost and gave away the majority of the art that I did I regret that.
Oh no.
Oh,
Man, that's terrible.
that's a, it's so anything that you keep from your childhood that's able to stay with you, man. I really have come now to really appreciate that. I mean, I always did, but the older I get, the more I just appreciate the fact that that thing has traveled with me. Like this guy right here. He's traveled with me
There you go.
since my childhood. You know, just things
Am I,
like that.
am I having more technical difficulties? I can see you and hear you, but I don't
No,
see
no,
myself.
no. We can see you. I can see you fine.
No, all I see is
Well,
your.
that's because
Okay.
I was just hogging the spotlight. That's
Oh,
all.
okay. I thought it was messed up again. All right.
No, it was me. It was me. I'm not.
Spotlight anytime you want it.
No, not paying any attention at all. You got to reach through the screen and slap me sometimes, Shannon. You know that. Oh man, oh man. Okay, let's check one more time here and see if anybody else is saying anything. Let's see, where did we leave off? Was that one ventriloquist? Yes, it was. Hey, Dave. If he says, yeah, I lost all that. I know that's sad, man. That is. Snuffle says, definitely do more. Good. Another one who wants us to humiliate ourselves one more time. No, you'll humiliate myself, I should say.
Hey, here too.
Michael Taylor says, I would like to see a comic like that. Oh, that would be. I mean, we've talked about it for a long time now.
Yeah.
So
at least we can maybe just do a comic would take a while. Maybe just do a piece where you do your lineup and I'll do my lineup, and maybe we could go back and forth and we'll figure something out. That would be fun.
Absolutely, something's going to happen there, without a doubt. Eric Breen, the professor, says the only thing I still have from my childhood is my hair.
He's one of the lucky ones. It looks like I have hair, but there's a great big shiny spot back here.
Well, I'm with you there. I mean, I got plenty on top, but right back I'm starting the sand trap. Let's see. Hippie's Collectible says I still have my Davy Crockett hat from the 50s. Awesome. Awesome. That's cool. You got to put that on one of your videos. I'd love to see that kind of stuff. Anything you have from your childhood, that's awesome stuff. Mike Taylor says, me too, Eric. And Jackson Roy Kirk says, wow, you've had that
toupee.
Yeah. I know how to say it, but I just couldn't. So you've had that toupee that long?
Somebody had to say it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. If he says LOL, yes. All right. What time is it anyway? Holy mackerel. We got to be. Oh, it's after 12. Oh, wow. Well, I appreciate you. And I know Shannon appreciates everybody hanging out with us.
And all the kind words. And, like I say, we know Rob is in the chat and he's watching, and he's a real comic artist. And I would love to get him on one day and just kind of pick his brain about how he got started, show some of his artwork,
Yes.
Just influences, just the whole deal. Because to me, that would, and don't get me wrong, I've loved doing this, and I'm sure we'll love doing it next week. But get Rob on here to kind of give a perspective of somebody that's really done it and is doing it. Yeah, that would be something. Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's going to happen as well. As soon as Rob's ready, we're ready, and we'll get to it. All right. So I guess that's going to wrap up this week's show. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, and
we appreciate it.
Yeah, we really appreciate the love you're sending us for our doodles. I mean, we really appreciate that. We were sitting there, we're like, oh, are they gonna like it? Are they gonna get bored? Are they gonna lynch us or just disappear? But you guys were fantastic, as you always are. You always come through for us.
Yeah.
Greatly
it wouldn't be us without you. We've said it before, but it's the truth. If didn't have you guys, I mean, we'd just be on here, babbling about stuff, and but that's what we do best.
That's it. Doodle and babble. All righty. Yeah, it sounds like a tag team. There's Doodle and babble. All right. Well, that wraps it up for us this week. We're going to do this week's community channel of the week. And if you guys haven't seen this guy, you got to watch him. Higgy Pop Comics. He was in the Peanut Gallery today, as a matter of fact. We appreciate it. That guy is so funny. I really enjoy his videos. So if you get a chance, I highly recommend you check him out. So, and we're going to play that, and then we'll go to the outro, and we'll see you all next week. All right. Take care, everybody.